Control the water and flooding. So we have reached stage 5. So we're now on this side going back up to the bridge to control the flooding. But we widen first and deepen to control, and after that we start doing this road for them. This is the main entrance, Cedar Drive. So we're doing this first, and after this we can do some others. But one thing we can appreciate is that there's no flooding here anymore. So we don't read in the paper here on the radio and TV flooding of Nightingale Grove. That's something of the past. That's an issue of the past. We have control Coburn Gully that used to flood here.
Mr. Prime Minister, 6 rivers coming.
6 rivers into this area?
Whenever those rivers overflow, all overflow comes in here. 6 rivers. So sometimes it's just unbelievable how high it is again.
One of the rivers start beyond where I'm from in Brownsville. And then the other from Point Hill and Garden, they join it coming down, and from Lindy's they all join coming down, and they all come through this.
So I'm here with Member of Parliament Everard Warmington in his constituency. The objective today is to hand over to deserving beneficiaries social housing. 3 social houses were handed over today. But while I'm here, MP Warmington decided to show me some of the very important infrastructure work that he has been doing, work in collaboration with one of the major industries in this area, Jamaica Broilers. And we just looked at the bridge that's just nearby here that we are going to be repairing. With the assistance, rebuilding, totally replacing a brand new bridge with the assistance of Jamaica Broilers, and Mr. Levy is here with me to look at that. And we're also in the community of Nightingale Grove, which is in proximity to Jamaica Broilers. And as I am being told by the geography experts here, that this is an area where 6 rivers traverse and meet up. And when
that overflow and their overflow come into here.
Right, so there are 6 rivers in proximity.
Right.
And when they overflow, the entire area is prone to flooding. So we just observed beyond here works being done to drain the river. Gabion baskets are being installed, and the road itself, as you can see, is being resurfaced. Other roads have been scarified in preparation of the laying of the subbase. I wanted to use this as an example that across Jamaica, in almost every constituency, work is going on a road or 2. Now, there are over 25,000 kilometers of roadways in Jamaica. We will not be able to repair every single road that needs repair immediately. The assessment is that more than half of the roads are in varying state of disrepair. That means that they are in really bad, impassable, to minor repairs, patching of potholes. Now, we have put in place, in addition to our regular budget, this works, for example, is a part of our regular budget. On average each year, we allocate close to $2 billion to deal with road repairs, patching, rehabilitation, and so forth. And this road that is being done is part of that regular budget. What we have done since this year is to make an allocation of $20 billion, 10 times more than what we would normally do, to repair roads that we consider to be part of the municipal corridor, meaning local roads that support communities like this. So this road would technically, MP, could fall under the Spark program. And communities like Nightingale Grove right across Jamaica will benefit. We will not be able to repair every road in Nightingale Grove, but through the process of community consultations, which is currently underway in the Spark, you can make your voices heard about your road being repaired. And part of the reason for having this consultation is to say to people, instead of demonstrating and blocking the road and lighting the road afire, which further destroys the road, get involved in this process. Let your voice be heard. Let your voice get into this whole routine of determining which roads are priorities. So the Spark program, it's underway. And again, I use the opportunity to say that in years gone by, governments would just say, MP, select the road. Come to us, the MP would select the road. Nothing is wrong with a member of parliament selecting the road. Member of parliament usually would have a very good idea of what roads should be the priority. But when we're going to be spending this very large allocation from the budget on capital works, it is an important step in the process to get the people's voice involved. That process of saying, my road, even if your road doesn't get fixed, and it probably won't get fixed, but that process of you saying, MP, Mr. Minister, my road, immediately adds validity to the process of selecting the road, because we may have one perspective as to which roads should be repaired, but when your voice is added and we go back and look at the lists that are prepared, we say, you know what, there's a point, and priorities can end up changing by virtue of the advocacy coming from the people. That's one step that we have added in the process of fixing the road. So as I've said before, what we're trying to do is to spend the public resources the right way, but to try and do it quickly. So all the people who are gathered here listening, their frustration, they don't want to hear about how long it is going to take and all the process. What they want to hear is, when is my road going to fix? That is it. Get my road fixed.
That is very important.
But the challenge that Jamaica has had is that we have been fixing road forever. Every year we're fixing road. But you know what? Within a year, sometimes less, we come back and have to fix the road again, because it wasn't done the right way. So we're doing it the right way. It may take a little longer, but when your road is fixed, it will be a good road and you will be very proud of it. So the government is changing right before your very eyes. The frustration with how things are is understandable, it's palpable. I get it, I appreciate it, but you elected me as Prime Minister to get things done the right way. And that is what we're doing.
Great, wonderful.
Thank you very much.
Yes,